Welcome, everybody, to the new moon Tarot and Tunes, episode 3. I am so happy that you are all here. I'm so happy to be able to do this again. There's so much going on with this moon. And we're going to get started and everything's going to be awesome. But before we do, I'm going to get my music going for you guys. So we have a brand new playlist of tunes for the tarot, some new artists that I've discovered, some new artists that have reached out. Make sure you're reaching out if you want your music featured. We're gonna make it big one day, and we want to help everybody get there. That's our goal. So, but anyways, in the meantime, we're gonna start this off. Oh, I have control now. That's awesome. Tell me in the comments how it's sounding, how the music volume is, if you guys want it a little quieter or whatever, but I think it should be good. Anyways, so we have this new moon and it is in Virgo. And honestly, I feel like every time that there has been a moon phase, full or new, in the past, 4 or 5 months, basically maybe like COVID times, it feels like it's very intense, and it feels like it's coming in on a wave of really intense energy. And honestly, it's been challenging. And I've been posting a lot lately on my tarot.by.anneille page about how I've been feeling, and I've been asking other people how they've been feeling. I've been doing some check-ins, and it seems like the consensus is that everybody is the emotions are heightened, the dreams are vivid and emotional, the anxiety is real strong. And I think we're all kind of waiting for whatever the heck is gonna happen to happen so we can all move the heck on with our lives. And it's I feel like everybody's kind of, again, this general consensus that something is coming. There is change afoot, right? So this new moon that is in Virgo is the first of 3 supermoons, and I did put a post up about this on my tarot page on Instagram and on Facebook. But it is the first of 3 supermoons, leading to the last of the 3 in December, that is going to bring us to this full solar new moon eclipse. And it's basically opening up a portal of such for a brand new beginning. And it's coming kind of in alignment with the end of the year, which I think everybody is just we are all done with 2020. So we're all excited for the next year to happen, which is awesome. But there's shit that we can do now. This new moon is giving us the opportunity to do some stuff right now. And I'm just looking at my notes from the moon that I posted today, because my mind is very much in tarot right now. But it's so basically, again, this new moon is coming with that kind of productive energy. And let me gather my thoughts for a second here. So basically, it's kind of a two-way thing. We're going to get a lot of productive energy, and we're going to get a lot of focused energy. I've fallen off of my exercise routine for the past 2 weeks, and I feel inspired and ready to get it back on track. Next week, I'm going to give myself a couple of days for the weekend and enjoy, and then I'm back on track. So this is really a time for us to put things into practice, start new routines. If you have something that you are wanting to begin, or maybe something you are wanting to wrap up, it's the time now to do it. It's coming in with this fresh energy of inspired, enthusiastic, motivation almost for us, so we can get there. Just want to check. Oh, and it is also lined up with the nodes, which is going to create this thing called a moon wobble. So it won't be uncommon for you to feel a little unsettled or a little wobbly or a little off balance. And that's totally fine, because Mars is in retrograde, and people are oh my God, it's going to be chaotic. And it is, but it's also not going to be a Mercury retrograde by any means. And basically, it's just going to leave people feeling a little bit unsettled and unstable, and they might react out of anger or hostility. You might if you're dealing with somebody, or if you're dealing with people in your life and you're being met with anger or hostility, or just this vicious kind of energy, it's because of that. it's not okay. Like, everybody needs to be responsible for their damn selves, and you can't just walk around with this like golden paved road and blame everything on Mars retrograde or whatever. But like, it could be why we're so, like, people might be so reactive, especially people who really haven't done the work, people who haven't done that self-realization, that self-journey, that self-actualization, where you're like taking a deep look at yourself and all of the ugly parts of yourself that you might not like, and all of the parts of yourself that you do like, and being like, okay, this is what I want to change. This is what I want to move forward with. This is what I'd like to do differently. So like, all of that stuff together is going to be what kind of guides us towards like navigating people around this Mars retrograde. And lastly, just as we think about this new moon, basically, like, there's a bit of fraudulent activity coming around. And like, a lot of people are relating this to like the elections that are coming up. I am by no means a political person, and I am not going to start now. But I do want you to know to pay attention, even if it's not political, even if it's not whatever, but like, pay attention to the information that you're being given, even if it's from family and friends. There's going to be a lot of like delusion and fraud and dishonesty. So like, see through that, pay attention to the details, and take the time right now to like heal your mind and your body so that you can have what you need moving forward and be able to like navigate everything that's coming, because things are going to be really good. So stay focused, stay realistic, and alert. Choose your actions carefully, and buckle down. You're gonna have to put in some good work right now. All of that of what you want to achieve is gonna be like very, very manageable and manifestable for you, but you're gonna have to put in the work and buckle down. But this new moon is bringing in this amazing focus, so it's gonna be great. All right, before we get into the card pulls, I just want to check in with my producer. What happened? Oh, with my producer, Pat, and see, I see what happened. If I have the live stream on my phone, because I had the live stream on my phone as a watch party so that people could join on. But if I have that on, it takes over my music. So I just shut that all down. Now, before we move forward, producer Pat, do we have any comments I should address before we move forward? Do you have any new moon rituals or routines? Tanya, hello. Thank you for being here. I love your support. You're always here. It's amazing. I do have some new moon rituals and routines. I like to take my singing bowls, my crystals, pretty much anything that's meaningful to me, even sometimes my cards, and I like to put them outside so that they can kind of like soak up that moon energy, and then I can have that kind of fresh as I'm moving forward. I also take like a water bottle and I fill it with some water. I like to call it my moon water, and like, it might work, it might be crazy, but I think it works, and I just charge it by the moon, because like, the moon does affect water. It affects bodies of water. We are made of water, so why not put water that's been sitting out under the moon, in your body? And if it's not legit science, I don't know, it makes me feel good, so I enjoy doing it. Other than that, I like to meditate, especially around the new moons. Specifically, I like to meditate. I like to set intentions. I like to journal for a couple, 20 minutes. I like to read my journal. And then I like to kind of like take a crystal that I'm called to, one of my crystals, and I kind of like hold it while I'm doing all of those rituals, and then I keep it with me for like a couple of days. So thank you for that question. That was really awesome. I love it. Anything else? Are we good to go? Okay. Hi to everybody. I can't see the screen too well today, so I'm going to do my best. Hi, Linda. Linda's here. Linda's always here too. Love it. Ooh, how do I pronounce this name? Isis? I think it's Isis? Alacia? I'm so sorry if you have a awesome name. I'm not even gonna try, because that's beautiful. It's like Anneille. Nobody tries to pronounce that. Gotta do a shout out, as I always do, to my little Buddha. Please sponsor me. I love you guys so much. Someone reach out to them, tag them in this video. All right, let's get to it, my friends. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling grounded. I am feeling, the ability to receive it. Oh, the sage. I was like, what? Something's missing. I feel, no, Pat's like, yes, we would almost went one whole episode without the sage because he always claims I smoke him out. And we're like, y'all know that you can never have enough sage. Like, that's where it's at. So while I'm doing this, I will say we're going to start again with, hopefully there's no smoke alarms and fire detectors. We're going to start with fire signs, as always. I know I said I was going to shake it up, but I just like this order. It's just how we do over here at Tarot and Tunes. Look at that, 2020 sage. All right, so let's take a second and let's just cleanse out these cards so that I can read and all of the residual energies. I did a reading today for someone, so I always like to clear out the cards so that any residual energy is removed and they're cleansed and clear and able to process for the collective, for all of the signs, one by one as we go through them. And we're going to start with our fire signs. So again, my fire signs, you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys are passionate, dynamic. You are temperamental. If you know a fire sign, tag a fire sign. If you know a fire sign who might be interested in hearing this, tag them, invite them to join. We're going to do earth signs up next, and then air signs, and then water signs. So tag all of your friends, and if they'd be interested. This new moon has information for everybody, and it's going to be great, y'all. Like, if you've watched the previous episodes, you know how I'm always like, oh, my brain is like mashed potatoes, and like I can't even think straight, and I kept calling it a full moon on a new moon and a new moon on a full, and like God knows what I was doing. But today, man, I am feeling good. And I had a week of basically just crying all week. I was just like little things, like there wasn't any creamer left. And I was like, it's so hard. And I just cried. And I call that leaking, because when we get so emotional that we haven't like processed our emotions or anything, or when we get to a place where we are not able to like regulate, I feel like it can be, planets realigning. It can be old, like shit we haven't been dealing with. And I've been running on adrenaline for like the past like 3 or 4 weeks now. My sister got married on the weekend, and I married them. So that was like a big thing for me. And I came down hard on Sunday, like so hard from everything, because everything was done. And I like messaged Pat and I was like, everything sucks and I hate life. And he's like, you're going to be fine. Just have some water. I swear to God, I am like a house plant with just more complicated emotions. That's just me. Anyways, so my fire signs, my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you dynamic, you temperamental, passionate, dedicated people, ready to apply action, ready to move, ready to do things. We're going to see what these cards have to say for you and for this new moon, and take this reading with you over the next couple of weeks, till we get to that full moon. Apply what's happening here. Like we're at a crux right now, and like I can't reiterate this enough, that like times are changing, and it's going to be good, and everything like that Mars retrograde, anything that's going on that causes disruption or conflict in those times, it's going to be very easily resolved, especially with this new moon and the trines that we have with Venus and Jupiter and all that. So, all right, my fire signs, let's get your card for you. Just going to intuitively allow myself to be guided to where we are. Can we get a shot? Look at that shot. Just perfect. Seamless production from Pat, the producer, tonight. So we have the 9 of Wands. And 9 in tarot is a very, very, very powerful card. And let's bring that back up, because I'd love to see all of you beautiful people, even though I can't. But I imagine that you're all there. So 9 in tarot is a very powerful number. It is basically 3 times. There's a lot of strength here. So you are very much being called to defend yourself, and be on guard and really take action right now. The 9 of Wands is also kind of indicating that you guys are like, you're anticipating what's about to happen. You know something is about to happen. Again, going with what I've been saying, like something's coming. You know what's about to happen, and maybe you're relating this to something in your personal life, and that makes perfect sense to me because there are fire signs that I'm feeling connected with right now who are possibly watching or might be watching. And you are anticipating what's about to happen, and you're holding your ground. And further than that, you're being like, you know that you've been wounded. You're not going to escape any of this unscathed, but that's okay. You're healing. And again, this new moon is saying, take this time to heal yourself right now. Take this time to really do the things that you need to do so that you can be okay as you're moving forward. Self-care, my friends, self-care, even if it's just as simple as a bubble bath, like it could go a long way for you. So seriously, self-care right now. You know something's coming. You know something's about to happen. You're anticipating it, and you're ready to go. You're going to have so much strength through your struggles that you're going to go through. And I wouldn't even say that they're necessarily struggles. I would say that you're going to have strength through whatever shit comes your way. Because we're all dealing with stuff right now. And you are standing your ground, and there is a situation in your lives that you know needs to be resolved, and you know that you need to hold it down and stand your ground. But you're strong enough to do this, like you truly are. And there is such a willpower and a radiance in your resolve. So know that whatever the heck is going on for you, my fire signs, stand your ground. You know that your integrity and your ethics and your heart and your morals and your mind, body, spirit are in the right place. And you know that what is happening is meant for you. And you're going to fight for that. And again, with that Mars retrograde, if people are coming up and being really hostile to you around how well you're standing your ground, receive that with love. You're not going to escape unscathed. We've already talked about that, but receive that with love and hold your light higher. Self-care. I can't even stress it enough. And bubble baths, journaling, yoga, walk in the forest, take your shoes off, take your socks off, put your feet on the ground and ground yourself. You're going to need to do those things because what's coming for you, in the next 6 months is going to be life changing. And right now you're being called to hold it down so that you're going to be able to create that building block so that it can get to where it needs to get to. You're very much going to feel this coming in, and it might be exhausting. So again, the self-care, but you're ready for it. You know it's coming. You're ready to anticipate that action. You're ready to move forward. So do it and hold your strength. You are strong enough to do it. And when you doubt yourself, write on a Post-it note, I'm strong enough to do this, and put it on your mirror, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on your bedroom mirror, put it on the visor in your car. Put it, safely around your rear view mirror so that you're constantly reminded of it, because half of the battle is just remembering that this isn't going to be forever. This is just right now. And if you can hold it down and stand your ground and have that radiance and that willpower and your resolve, then things are going to be amazing for you. And there's going to be no stopping you, especially around December where the portal opens up and the brand new beginnings come, and you're going to be I am so freaking happy that I didn't give up, and I am so happy that I did what I did, because now look at how amazing things are. So fire signs. Boom! I just want to important messages up close, new and exciting things back here. Anyways, fire signs, 9 of Wands. I feel you guys. I feel the struggle. I feel I feel it, man. I feel what you're going to be going through. I feel you standing your ground. You know that what you're doing is right. You know that this is what you're called to do. Stand in your resolve. It's beautiful, and I believe in every single one of you. Oh my gosh. All right, producer Pat, any comments of requiring my attention before? Oh.
No, just people saying hello.
Oh, well, are you saying hello back to them?
Yeah, I am. I'm liking all their comments.
Producer Pat. Give it up for Producer Pat, everybody. He's just, yeah. Alrighty. I said alrighty. What is happening right now? Okay. We're going to do earth signs next. I'm going to have a little more Buddha. And honestly, I encourage you right now, have a glass of wine with me. Have a glass of red wine. It's chilly outside. Have a glass of red wine. Unwind. Enjoy. Settle in. Have a silver bullet like producer Pat. Do what you need to do. You know, smoke a joint. Enjoy yourself. There are no judgments here. Look at all the claps for Pat. I love it. Oh, who said good hair? Let me see that one. Yeah. I'm like, let me read. Good hair, marvelous moon, and tarot and tunes. Oh my gosh. She gets it. She gets it. Thank you. I want to say Lee. Maybe it's Lay. Is it Lee? I love it. Lee, thank you so much. You guys know when you're having a good hair day, there's nothing to do that could stop you. Producer Pat's having a good hair day. I'm having a good hair day. I hope you're having a good hair day too. All right. I'm going to do a quick cleanse on these bad boys here just before we move into our earth signs for the shuffle, because I'd like to remove the residual energies from fire signs. There we go. So let's get those cleansed off here. Ooh, is this Cigar Club? No. What is this? Is it? Oh no, it's Stellarize. They got a similar sound. Yeah. Stellarize is, I'm like, you were like, oh God, did I get the wrong song? No. Stellarize is a girlfriend of mine that I went to public school, elementary school, and high school with, and she just up and left one day and moved to Australia, and she's just killing it. She's killing life. So check her out. But again, I'll always post all of the artists associated with each episode in the episode like that we post on the Rattle One page, and I also have the individual Spotify playlist. So if you look up Tarot and Tunes episode 1, 2, or 3, you'll find the playlists for each one, and you'll also find some amazing artists and bands and singers and songwriters, and just love it. Love music so much. Love to do what I can to support. All right, so earth signs. My Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. You grounded, beautiful babies. You guys keep it real. You are the balance. You are the foundations. You are like the tree's roots in the ground. You just make sure that, like, you can also be pretty stubborn, I would say. But that's okay. Like, that's fine. Especially Taurus, the bulls. Super, super stubborn. But it's okay. It's a good quality when you're, again, take fire signs, take a little bit out of the Taurus book. Stand your ground. Be a little stubborn right now. But anyways, earth signs. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. I feel we've gotten a good shuffle on here. All right. I'm just going to intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. There we go. Hey, producer Pat, can we get a shot of that card right there? Check out the Magician. He's just busy on his phone. No big deal. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. He's working so hard. So many things he has to do over there. We just keep it real here, Pat. No, he was working hard. He was checking the stream. Anyways, the Magician, guys. If you know anything about tarot, you know that this card is super, super powerful in tarot. There's going to be some tie-ins to the new moon here, and I think that it's going to be really good. So, the Magician for my earth signs. You guys took a risk, okay? You took a risk, and now it's time for you to find your power. You are completely powerful. And I think that you know this, but I think that you've kind of been like, you know what? I don't want to say that you know this, because a lot of earth signs can sometimes tend to shy away from their amazing power and their amazing abilities. But you can manifest literally anything that you want to do. And I'm going to tie this into the new moon, because right now, the actions in this new moon, and I don't know if I mentioned it in my intro, but right now, the actions that you are going to take right now are going to severely impact your shift for your future. So pay attention. Make good choices. I don't like saying that. Make good decisions. Make good moves. Make good actions. Stuff like that. You're going to feel this magical strength kind of come in. And honestly, the new moon is really calling you to really create some moves and create some magical new moon moves. And you're going to be able to actualize all of your desires and basically everything that you want. All of your manifestation is going to come in with creativity. And again, a trend that seems to be coming from my fire signs to my earth signs with your willpower. You're going to be able to heal yourself. So you've taken some risks. Let's sum this up. You've taken some risks. You know, maybe you quit a job. Maybe you left a relationship. Maybe you moved houses. Maybe you moved towns. Maybe you started a project. I don't know. You took a risk, something that was like unsure of the outcome, but you did it anyways because you knew it was time for a change. And man, is it ever time for a change? If this new moon isn't telling us that, like, what else could we say? Like, it is time for a change. Times they are changing. Changes everywhere. Changes by Tupac. Changes by other bands I can't think of right now. We need all the change songs because that's what's coming in. And 2020 has been nothing but change and maybe some like undesired change. But like we learned some pretty big lessons, I would say, earlier on in this year. And now, my earth signs, you are really being called to harness your magical power. You can alchemize any situation. You can actualize any desire you want. You took risks, you did it. Congratulations for you because you needed to. And now life is about to change for you. And it's going to change really fast and really rapidly if you're able to really harness in on your own power and your own strength and really just decide, like, I'm going to create my future. And if somebody's like, okay, for example, I'm going to give you like a quick example, just like random example. Let's say one of you quit your job, stable job, you know, pension benefits, 4 weeks vacation, whatever the heck it is. But you quit it because you had a passion for, I don't know, art. You had a passion for writing and you wanted to become a writer or painter. And you had an opportunity and you seized it. Now work your damn ass off and manifest your future. And now you have to really be so careful with the information that you're being presented. Again, tie into that new moon. People may not see your move as a smart one. They may not see your move as a, you know, good choice. They may see your move as like, holy crap, you just ruined your whole life. You had it made and you would have been set for life. But now you're kind of screwed and you've got to restart. And that's okay. That's their perception of things. Don't allow other people's perceptions and versions of reality bleed into your experience, my friends. You're literally being told right now that you can do whatever the hell you want and you can make it all happen. I truly think you can, and it's here, it's indicated. And especially with this new moon giving us the opportunity to like move really fast and make actions, choose actions and make moves right now that are going to like severely impact our future in, you know, positive ways or perhaps, you know, I don't like to say negative ways because I don't think there are any bad choices. I think there's just choices, and then we adapt and we move and we resonate with what we resonate with. But you guys have the opportunity right now to like revamp your entire life. So my earth signs, if some of you have been thinking of taking a big risk, or if you have in the past, know that like put in the hard work right now, put it in, dedicate, focus, stay grounded. You always are anyways, but really like extra ground yourself right now. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, get ready because you're going to need all of the energy and all of the clarity and all of the willpower and the magic to follow you. And you're going to have to dive deep right now into a little bit of faith, my earth signs, because some of you may not fully believe that you can manifest and that manifestation is real and that, you know, moon energy is real and universal energy is, or whatever it is. Some of you may not believe that this is accurate. It is accurate, and it's being showed to you right now that you're going to be able to do that. So please have a little faith in yourself, have a little faith in the universe, You took risks. Now let's get your rewards. Act now. It's going to make such big differences for your future. You have to use your creativity and your willpower. You can heal everything you touch. Move with the moon. You're gonna be great. All right. Earth signs was a powerful one. Dang. I need to like I'm not even rehydrating because I'm drinking Little Buddha, but I'm drinking mindfully. It literally says it on the can. It says drink mindfully. This is your silver bullet doesn't say to drink mindfully. No. This is keto friendly, gluten free, no preservatives, no added sugar, naturally sweetened. I feel like we should make a little commercial for Little Buddha. I can be like, we'll be right back after these messages. Cut to commercial of Little Buddha. I don't know. What do you guys think? I love Little Buddha. All right. What's next? We're gonna do our air signs. This one is obviously my unofficial fave because I am an air sign. So is producer Pat. Oh, I was so close to snapping that air sign up. Like I literally snapped at you, but I was pointing towards it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did it. I'm done now. We can end the show. I'm good. That was all I needed. All right. So earth signs, we're going to get we did earth signs. Sorry, air signs. We're going to get these cards all cleansed up for you guys. My beautiful Aquariuses, my beautiful Libras, and my Geminis. You guys, like I said, you are like the wind. You change constantly. You're always in motion. Lots of ideas, lots of action, lots of enthusiasm. Try to keep an air sign contained. Can you keep air contained? No, you can't. Unless you put it in a balloon, and then I guess like it suffocates or gets stale. Don't suffocate an air sign. Yeah, it floats away. Balloons are meant to float away, and then they pop, and all the air explodes out. All right. It's not really lighting too well. Momentarily, I shall pull the air sign. Just want to make sure I get a really good cleanse on these cards. In the meantime, I'll give a little shout out to my girl Emily Molloy with this song Catastrophes. She is a powerhouse vocalist, my friends. She also has a new song coming out, I think, on the 25th. Pretty stoked for that. I'm going to feature that. Oh, there we go. Let's move that out of the way. Got some. This is Catastrophes. No? Oh, maybe. Oh, is it not going with your...
No. I don't know.
I do. Let me just take it off shuffle. Sorry. Poor producer Pat. He literally spent so much time today in pre-production writing down the names of the songs and the artists, getting it all in order for the playlist, and I just put it on random, the poor guy. Okay, I've taken it off shuffle. So whatever is coming on after Emily Molloy's Catastrophes is going to be the next song. And we'll have time to go through it all again. All right. So... I'm so sorry. Hey, it's just things that we're learning as we go. And Neil, make sure you take your phone off shuffle. Okay. And what I will not take off is the shuffling of the cards. Thank you for that transition. I'll see myself out. All right. We're gonna shuffle these up for my air signs, and we are gonna pull your sweet ass card so that you guys can have your information of this new moon card pull. And while I am shuffling these cards, I'm going to remind you that if you are enjoying this and if you get a lot out of these and maybe you're looking for a little bit more, some more information, you are more than welcome scrolling across the bottom here with the information. Find me on Instagram, find me on Facebook, tarot.by.anneille, and book in a personal reading. They are very, very, very moderately and modestly priced because I absolutely love doing this, and I go fully in depth. Tons of reviews for you to read if you're still a little unsure. And yeah, I would love to be able to read for anyone and everyone who comes my way. I do them blind. I get no information about you, And so far, the feedback has been pretty damn accurate. So that is great. Okay. Cut back to my air signs. My beautiful air signs. I know Pat's just like, pull the card already. I want to know what the new moon says for me. All right. Just gonna intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. Boom. What do we have? Ooh. All right. Check that out. Is that on there? There we go. We have the 8 of Wands. This is going to be a time for my air signs. Let me just say, I'm going to pull this up here. We're going to cut back to it. You can see it pretty well. Okay. What do you need to know here? Honestly, so the 8 of Wands. So this is crazy. We've had the 9 of Wands, the Magician, and the 8 of Wands. There seems to be a fire trait. Maybe it's because of Mars. I'm not sure. But anyways, I don't even think Mars is. No, I'm talking too much. 8 in tarot is the number of completion. So again, I don't know if the messages could be any more clear. It is time to take action, my air signs. It is time to complete some processes. And honestly, it's time for you to complete something that has been going on for way too damn long. And I literally just had a cathartic moment for myself. It is time to take something that has been going on for way too damn long, that is you're just spinning your wheels with. It's holding you back. It's holding you down. You need to move forward. Complete this process so that you are able to start the infinite process of your life and this brand new journey for yourself. Get shit done and over with. It's time to continue on with your life. It's time to let things go. It's time to, it's almost like I see chains literally wrapped around your waist and held into the ground behind you, or with these big heavy balls behind you that you are pulling forward and pulling towards you, and you literally can't get anywhere because you're tied to them. It's time to let them go. It's time to say goodbye, close them up, finish them, done, move on, because what is coming for you on the other side of these things that have been holding you back forever is it's going to be fast paced. Things are going to be happening serendipitously. They're going to be easy. The progress is going to be easy. Life is going to be fun. Life is going to be enjoyable. Life is going to be kind of like a whirlwind of time. And honestly, enjoy it. Once it's all wrapped up, the shit that you need to wrap up, that you've been kind of dragging your feet for, I get it. If it's anything like what I'm relating to myself, because I'm also an air sign, I can say if it's anything like what I am relating to, what you need to wrap up might not be something that you're really, you want it over, but the process to get there might be it's going to be so much work, and I just don't even want to open up Pandora's box, and things are kind of status quo right now. I'm just going to leave them that way because it's not bad, but it's not good, but it can get really bad at times, and then you're oh my gosh, I do need to deal with this and get it done with. So if you are resonating with this air signs, get it done. I know I'm going to literally start. I said I was going to put my fitness routine back into play, my eating, everything is going to get back into play, and I'm going to start. And I feel like I have the energy and the focus and the drive right now to actually complete that. So use this moon, use this time right now to wrap that shit up, get it done with, get it over with, and move on to the infinite process that's coming for you now, because what is coming in is going to be again, 8 being the number of completion. You take an 8, you turn it on its side, the number of infinity. Complete it and then start the infinite process, because what is coming for you, what is going to be lots of things you need to do, but all in all, it's going to be the start of the rest of your life. The start of everything that's coming in, after this is going to be in alignment with the actions that you're taking. Again, new moon. Oh my gosh, could it be more accurate? The actions that you're taking right now are really going to shape your future and shift your future for the better, for the worse. So might as well wrap this shit up now and start to move on. And know that things, if you do take action as well, air signs, know that air signs, I'm not talking about earth signs. My air signs, if you do take action and you do wrap the things up and you do move forward and you like, just put one foot in front of the other. Don't worry about the last step. Take the next step. Get the next thing done. Accomplish that, and then that will lead to the next and the next and the next and the next, and do it. Because once you do that, you're going to start to see that, holy shit, like, look at everything I've done. I'm done. It's over with. And then celebrate your damn self. Celebrate your accomplishments. And know that things, if you do put that one foot in front of the other, things are going to resolve so much faster than you thought that they were. There's so much movement. There's so much momentum. There's so much in your corner right now, especially with this moon energy. I know you might be thinking in the back of your head, like, oh my gosh, literally it's going to be so much work, but like, I can get it done. I know I can. Just do it. And if you have days where you're like, I can't do this anymore, or it gets really hard, and it might, and if there's other people involved in your situation that you need to complete, they might meet you with hostility and anger, and that's okay, because you're going to meet them with love and light. And as long as you stay in that, like, they can't affect you. Like, darkness can't create, like, if you're sitting in darkness, darkness is just going to continue. But if you are holding a candle in the dark, they literally cannot make it darker. You're holding that candle. Be that candle. Know that you need to put one foot in front of the other. Know you might be met with a little bit of hostility and resistance and anger and frustration because of this Mars retrograde. It's okay. You're expecting it. You know something's coming. Stand your ground. Stand in that beauty that is your love and your light. And just keep putting one foot in front of the other until you resolve that situation. Because honestly, earth sign or air signs. Why do I keep saying earth signs? Honestly, I said my brain wasn't mush. It clearly is still mush. Honestly, air signs, what I see for you guys after this is like the most radiant and abundant shit. And it's going to look different for each and every single one of you. And you're going to feel like the chain has been removed off of your waist. The weight is gone and you're flying now. And I am honestly like almost like brought to tears at how excited I am for what's coming next. And for some of you, that might be wrapping up, old projects with work. For some of you, that might be dealing with something that has been maybe weighing you down in your personal life, maybe a relationship, maybe a friendship, maybe a project, maybe a living arrangement, maybe a diet or extra weight you're carrying on your body. And like, trust me, I'm the last person to say what anyone should look like. You guys are all beautiful and I love you and you don't need to change a damn thing. But if you want to shed some of that weight because you feel like that is holding you down and tying that chain around your waist and that ball behind you, and as you can't get to where you want to get to, then put a fitness routine into place. Get back on track with your eating. All of these things are really being brought to light from this new moon and giving you the opportunity to put things into place. And it's also giving you the focus and the discipline and the what's the word I'm looking for? The enthusiasm and like you're excited, you're ready. Like the what's the word for like when you put like putting something in and keeping it that way, like you're staying on track, like you're staying on routine. Focus, something like that. Focus, determination. Yes, determination. Thank you, producer Pat. The moon is giving you the determination and the energy to stay motivated. There's another one. Motivation. So excited. Anyways, air signs, I could go on about you forever because there's so much here. If you have any questions around it, shoot a message or shoot a comment in. If I can get to it, I totally will. If not, I read everything after the show. Anything that you guys are posting after the show, I read after as well, and I try to answer if there's a question or something. Or DM me, slide into my DMs. I'll respond. I always do. 8 of Wands, my air signs. Summarize for you, complete the shit that's been dragging you down and get ready for a brand new life. Your days, when you do, are going to be so fun, so fast paced. They're going to whirlwind, melt into each other. It's going to be serendipitous and it's going to be easy. So get there because we all know that you want to. Oh, my goodness. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking on my vocal cords. But I don't have to worry about that because I have my little Buddha. I am going to do it. All right. It has brought us to our last sign, last element of the night, water. You are always so patient. Thank you for waiting to the end of the show to hear your reading. If you know a water sign who are my Cancer, my Scorpio, Pisces, please tag them. Please let me know, if you are a water sign. I love to know what people's signs are, so throw it up there if you want. What do we got? Any comments that we could talk about before I move on to water signs while I relight my sage?
No, just looks like a lot of people agreeing with you. Cut those chains.
Cut those chains. Who said that? Oh, Mama.
Ruby,
that's my mom. Oh, thanks for watching, Mom.
Rubster.
Cut those chains.
Yeah.
What else we got? Whoa.
Yeah, no, just everyone's just in agreement.
A little wand action. Cut those chains. Everyone. What was that one above there that said everyone should get a
reading from Anneille.
That's so nice of her.
I didn't want to post that comment because I didn't want it to be too self-serving.
Fair enough. But Tanya has always been a big, huge support. So thank you so much. And
I'll throw it up.
If you want a reading, again, shoot me a message. I'm not doing this by any means to advertise that. Please don't confuse the two. I would totally just keep offering this. If that's all you feel called to do, then stand in that energy. I will never stop offering this. But all I'm saying is if there is something else that you're looking for, maybe then book a reading because I can maybe possibly give you some more insight of life. All right. Let's smudge out. Let's clear our cards out here from the air sign energy as we move into water signs. And water signs, this straight off the bat, I'm honestly getting I need you guys to settle in. I need you to pay attention. I need you to get off the fence of wondering which side of something you should be on, even before I've pulled your card. Take a deep breath, water signs. Ground yourself down. Be ready to receive what's coming for you. And don't second guess yourselves so much. I love it. I can just quickly see the comments. I love it when people in the comments are engaging and just thank you, so kind. The people who watch this show are super kind people, which is great. All right, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys are intuitive. You guys are emotional. You are sensitive. I say the same things every time because I like to be consistent, but you guys need a vessel to contain you, but you by no means need to be contained. So something that allows you to just kind of, be in it, but you're not sealing it up. You're not controlling it. You're just you need a bowl to be in. Friends, routines, rituals, self-care. Those are your vessels. You by no means don't need to be controlled by another person or by people or by life or jobs or interestingly enough, I was listening to a podcast on my way to the studio today to do the tarot and tunes. And it was another just tarot reader, astrologer. She's really interesting. And she was saying that this new moon is bringing in a little bit of if you know anything about the Hierophant in tarot, a little bit of the Hierophant energy. And I resonated with what she said because she was comparing it to the state of our world. And I think people are really concerned right now with things and I mentioned before, things like elections, things like second waves, things like lockdowns again and all this stuff. And people are I've never seen society at such odds with each other. And she related it to the Hierophant in the way that normally the Hierophant indicates being controlled in an authoritarian, laws and policies and procedures and wanting to rebel out. but she was almost saying like, things are going to change. And because of the way that it's been, and by no means am I saying that the laws and the policies and the government things that are in place right now are not for our safety or not meant for things, but in a forest through the trees kind of aspect, maybe the way that things have been going for the past ever can get a little facelift, and maybe there are some better ways. And when I say better ways, I am by no means saying like, no, we shouldn't be wearing masks or we should. Please do not misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe some of the systems and the way that we look at each other and the way that we let things happen, maybe the information we're being presented, maybe some of that needs to get an upheaval. And maybe we're going to have, people are like, oh, there's going to be an uprising. No. Let's have a spiritual uprising. Let's have a kindness uprising. Let's take back humanity and the bigger picture, like, because I'm sure that there are like aliens up there looking down on us and being like, man, these guys are really behind. And like, let's bring it up, people. Let's raise our vibration. Let's raise the collective vibration. If you agree with me, let me know. I'm curious. But yes, again, not a political statement, but the way she was relating it to the Hierophant was like, let's have a spiritual uprising and let's change some of the ways that we've been doing it to a better, more aligned, energetically enlightened world. And I think that people are waking up. I say waking up every single day. And I think that the collective, and when I say the collective, if you're unfamiliar with this term, it means like the entire energy of the planet, people, animals, aliens, organisms, whatever you think is here, your call, universe, great spirit, God of your understanding, great creator, whatever it is that you hold as truth or as possible, all of the collective, the vibration needs to raise. And I feel like we are really walking into like an age of a spiritual awakening. I'm seeing people wake up. I'm seeing people see the bigger picture. And it like fills my heart every single day that I have a conversation with somebody who talks about vibrations or talks about energetic alignment or talks about your highest self. And your highest self, if you're unaware again, or unfamiliar, is just the version of you that vibrates most closely aligned with whatever you hold as your higher power. And again, God of your understanding, universe, great spirit, creator, goddess, the old gods, the new gods, I don't know, whatever you want to hold, again, yours to hold. But you raise your vibration into alignment with that energy, because that is the spiritual uprising. What? The sage? No, I smudged it already. Yeah, thanks though, producer Pat. Always looking out. Love it. He just wanted an excuse to use his Zippo. Oh, as he almost... Perfect execution. I should have a behind the scenes camera over here so they can see you. All right, my water signs. Now that I went on my little tangent about my spiritual awakening, let's intuitively allow, you know what? Let's do a traditional shuffle. There we go. I'm just feeling it. And I'm going to intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. All right. Let's get that up there. Did it go out? Oh, we got it. There we go. He's got too many jobs. I'm going to have a sip of my little Buddha while that card stays there. I'm going to tell you it is the Three of Wands. Soak in that image, my water signs. All right. This is Cigar Club. Love this band. Oh, yeah, Cigar Club, if you're watching, I still need my t-shirt, so let me know, boys. I'm going to support. This is how I get, like, my errands run. If you're watching this show, I'm also out of sugar. No, just kidding. Okay. I think I'm funny. Can I get an applause sign back here or, like, a laughter sign back here? Okay. Let's focus, Anneille. What do we got? Information is coming through with increasing clarity now and through the rest of the year. Yes, Tanya, it is spiritual uprising. Open yourselves up. I love it. I love this like alignment. I can see a little bit of the comments. I can't see all of them, but I love this like this vibe that's happening here. It seems like everyone is on the same page, and I love it. 3 of Wands for my water signs. Keeping again with that new moon trend, it is time for a change. This dude is literally looking at the world and looking at his experience. Water signs, you are looking at your experience and you are exploring and thinking about what new possibilities you want to bring into your life. You know, it's time for a new adventure. You've been exploring other options. It's time to find a new way of being. Take into account the trinity of the mind, body, and soul. Spirit, same thing. Take into account that trinity when you're choosing your new life, because this is all going to be something that is going to be a lot bigger than maybe what you thought it was going to be. So as you take into account your holistic self, your holistic being, and you're carefully choosing, what it is going to be, this new life that you're going to embark on, or this new endeavor or this new job, this new home, this new relationship, this new friendship, this new whatever it is. But it's going to be something big. You know deep down that you are meant for more. You know deep down that there is more that your life is supposed to be. Now is the time for you to go get it, friend. Please. The new moon is again saying, and I'm going to reiterate because it's such a constant theme, that what you do now is going to affect your next 6 months and your future entirely, like for the longevity of your life. You only have earth signs, water signs. I'm going to get super real with you right now. You have one little tiny finite life. Why the heck would you spend it doing anything other than squeezing every single last drop of happiness and passion and alignment out of this damn thing? And you can do it. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have some faith. You're going to have to trust yourself, but you have what you need to do it. You can do this. It's all available for you. Really, it's all available for you. And that feeling, that deep-seated like pit of your stomach longing for more, it's going to start clawing its way out of you. It is going to start tearing its way out from the inside if you don't pay attention to it. And it's going to manifest itself in resentment and regret if you're not able to act now. So act now. Look at your life. Literally lay every single aspect of your life out on the table and go through it piece by piece to decide what is going to stay, what is going to go, what you want, what you don't want, what is aligned with you, what's not, and then decide where you want to go. Decide where you want to be. You know that the way that things are going right now is not what you are being called for your life. So make those changes. Stop looking and longing for what other people have. Stop looking at things and being like, I wish I was doing this, and start doing it. Now is the time. And again, this new moon is calling you to, and it's offering you the opportunity to have that energy and that alignment and that passion and that drive and that focus and that determination and that motivation. Grab hold of this right now. It's not going to be forever. And move and make those changes and interpret this into your life how it needs to be, because I don't know what's going on in all of your lives, but I'm definitely seeing jobs. I'm definitely seeing relationships in specific. I don't know which water sign it is, but there is somebody who has been like stuck in, I keep hearing the, I feel like it's the Guess Who song, No Sugar Tonight. I keep hearing, she didn't have the faith or the guts to leave them, but they're standing in each other's way. I keep hearing that on loop in my head. That's related to one of you. Whichever one is in a relationship that they're like, I know that this is not like, we are literally going to hate each other for the rest of our lives. What am I doing? But I can't leave. You can leave. Go. Live your life passionately and unapologetically for you. Because that's all you have is this one tiny little existence. And like, I want to shake one of you right now. And I want one of you, I don't know which one it is, but I want one of you to be like, okay, I've had enough. I'm doing this. And like, jump. Just jump and do it. You know you want to. You know you need to. Like, you cannot spend one more second of this precious little existence not being fully happy. And at the end of your life, when you're old, hopefully, and gray and laying in your deathbed and you've lived to like the ripe old age of 150 because we have the technology, I want you to be like, I squeezed every single thing out of this life and I did it all fearlessly, unapologetically, and 100% authentically. So please do that, my water signs. I feel like that was heavy. I feel like that was a big one. It's a big one. Water signs, I love you. Oh my gosh. How long have we been on for? What are we at now? Oh, we're over an hour. Wow. It was a good one. It was a flowy reading. Any comments or anything that I need to answer, or any questions, anything I need to look at? Pat's gonna come on.
Just mostly people saying thank you. And,
well, you are welcome.
No questions tonight.
Sorry, what was that?
No questions tonight. Just
that's all right.
Thanks and agreeance.
When there's no questions, it means that I'm explaining everything so
Yeah,
thoroughly
you're
that nobody
it.
has anything that they want to ask because I've said it all.
It's like hammer, meat, nail, head. It's like right on.
And that makes sense to me.
Does it?
Well, I'll see myself out. I can see, Tony's here. Hi, Tony. I'm movie girl. I'm movie? Does she mean to say I'm moving probably? She is actually physically moving. And she is a water sign, so that makes sense. I'm gonna call her IAKEK. IAKEK, because it's all of her initials. I can't wait to get a reading. Oh, yes, please message me. I've got some availability.
I actually saw that. I think her name is Diana or Diane.
Diana?
I don't remember her name, but those are her kids' names. She commented earlier.
Oh, that's super cute.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Love that. Yes, I have hammered off all of my readings that have booked with me, and I have some availability right now. So please, by all means, reach out because now is a really good time. I am free. It's Diana. Oh, I see Linda. It's Diana. She has kids. Yeah. 5 kids. Dang, that's a superhero right there. I love it. Okay, few things before we wrap up for today. Once again, I just want to honestly, from the absolute bottom, the cockle of my heart. Is that a word? Doesn't Dennis Leary say that? Like, way down in the cockles, even in the subcockles, maybe even in the kidney, or whatever he says. Anyways, truly from the bottom of my heart, I honestly want to say thank you to every single one of you who have been watching Tarot and Tunes from the beginning, who have been coming every week for their check-in or every bi-weekly for their check-ins. Honestly, I absolutely am blown away and ridiculously overwhelmed and grateful at the amount of love and support that I feel around this new journey that I'm doing. It's literally just so humbling, and I'm almost speechless about it, which is hard for me because you guys, I can talk a lot. Yeah. But I am honestly super speechless and super humbled and super grateful. You guys are legitimately the best. Thank you so much for and honestly, again, thank you so much for trusting me with this information and for trusting me with conveying and channeling this information and receiving this information and being able to deliver it to you and be able to offer you any kind of guidance whatsoever, however big or little it resonates with you. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to do that. I do not take this lightly whatsoever. I do not take it I don't know if there's another word, but I take it very seriously, and I find that it is more of an honor for me to be able to be in this position for you. And I'm just, again, I thank you so much for all of your feedback and all of your love and everything. It's been overwhelming. Having said that, there are some new things in the works for us. We've been contacted by some news outlets, some media outlets that are really interested in talking with us about this show, and possibly doing some interviews somewhere. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna I literally, and then if you know me personally at all, you would know that I'm what, why, why do they want to interview me? I don't get it. They want to interview you, Pat. It's you, Pat, and Pat's no, Anneille, it's you. They love Rattle One, and again, Rattle One right there. Love Rattle One. It's the project that Pat and I have, spent countless hours getting off the ground, and it's doing well. But they love the platform, but they love this show, and I'm still trying to figure out why. Because if you know me, you know that things like that take me by surprise, because I'm just this simple, modern, humble, modest, not modern, I am modern, but modest, humble person who's offering something for people, and I guess it's being really well received. So again, I wouldn't be there without you guys, because I wouldn't have a show without you guys being here. So thank you so much. That news is going to be coming down the pipe soon for you, so stay tuned for that. Again, please, follow some of these artists that have been popping up. Sponsorship. Linda's got sponsorship. Little Buddha, please tag Little Buddha. Let's get them on board. I want to bring on their stuff. I love Little Buddha. It's my favorite. So, but please, all of the artists that have been popping up on this side of the screen all night with all these songs, please take the time to go on to Spotify or Apple Music or whatever the heck you listen to music on, and just follow them or like them or listen to a tune. That goes so far for them, and it's totally free for you to do. And in this unfortunate time where we're not able to have as many live shows or live shows at all from these amazing original bands, we really need to support them with any way, because if the arts go, if music dies, we die, and we would live in a gray, colorless, bland world. So please support these artists. It doesn't take much time. I post them all in the description for the video after the video has been put on Facebook. I post them all. You can tag on them, like their band pages. It's literally a like. It's super easy, and I know you will, because you guys are very supportive. So yes, follow them, like the music. These guys are amazing. It's the other half of the show, right? Tarot and Tunes wouldn't be Tarot and Tunes without the tunes. So these guys are great. Producer Pat's band Sweet and the Big Bad has some new music coming out, I think, very, very soon. We're literally chomping at the bit. There's literally people in another room of this studio recording stuff right now as we speak, so that music is almost done. So we're waiting for it. It's going to be great, and we'll definitely add it to the list. Other than that, we have some exciting news that I can talk about because we have all the details for it right now. And we actually did a little promo for it after the last show. So I'm not even going to say anything about it because I don't need to, because it's going to be there. But after we finish here, you'll see the little Rattle One outro. Stick around because it's coming on right after on this live video stream. And it's going to give you all the information about this new show that Tarot and Tunes is starting to do. So now we will have a weekly show, not just a bi-weekly show. And we all know everybody needs a little bit of Tarot and Tunes in their life. So this one's going to be a little bit, all I'll say is that it's going to be a little bit more interactive. Even though this one is super interactive. But anyways, I think I've said it all. My voice hurts from talking so much. So I'm going to finish the rest of my drink and go. But again, shoot me a message. Oh, just quickly before I do go, if you can go to Instagram and like my tarot.by.anneille page, same on Facebook. Those likes go a long way. And then you can see the content that I post. So I really like it. And I do some things live on those things. I have some talks and some interactive things. So, so you can see all of those and get the notifications for that. But yes, with that, I'm going to sign off, do all that. Stick around on this live video stream. It's not over. The message is coming. The crystals in my bra are stoked. Yes, crystals in your bra, guys. It's great. It's great. Oh, just did. Thank you so much for the follow. And that's where you can contact me directly as well. So stay tuned after we go off this, or after I'm gone. Stay tuned because you're good, Pat? Is everything okay? He just did a big like, whoa. And I was wondering, is everything good? Everything's good. Okay, everything's good. He's excited. He's going to tell me something really exciting after we're off. So yes, stick around after the little Rattle One thing pops up after I go off the screen because there's a message for you after and you want to catch it. We're going to sign off. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Hey guys, we just finished filming the live full moon card pull for Tarot and Tunes, and we have some exciting news for you. We are starting a brand new version of Tarot and Tunes September 22nd. It's a Tuesday. It's going to be our first episode where we're doing Tarot and Tunes live Q&A. So you ask questions, I'll answer them for you. Let's see what the cards have to say. And we are going to continue to offer this version of the show every Tuesday, opposite weeks from our full moons and new moon card pulls. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you tune in, get those burning questions answered by me, yours truly, Anneille Little. And yeah, we'll see you at the next episode of Tarot and Tunes. Was that good?
It was good. You forgot to mention the socials.
I did?
Yeah, you didn't mention the Facebook page.
For real?
Yeah, no. You gotta do it again.
Oh, just like right here on Rattle One. I feel like I should have saw this coming. Can we do it again?